Going to run through loading a bladder bag UV cure material into the GP Reeves pump with the follower plate designed for the bladder bag connection. To start, you can see the pump is already up and in the neutral position. I've got some loose parts here to help support the follower plate and one that goes in the pail. So we'll get our material in place. You can see the bag connection. As soon as you have the material in place, we're going to put this loose ring into the pail that follows the material down and acts as a spacer. I'm going to use these supports for the inductor. Don't always need them, but they're helpful. Get that pretty well centered, lower it down. First step is to take the inductor, I'll say follower plate or inductor interchangeably. Loosen these knobs to disconnect it and then raise the pump up. All right. Now our follower plate is loose. Has a quick release pin on it. Pull that back, and this retainer for the bag is free. Next I'll connect the bladder that pushes through the follower plate. The kind of the main groove on this plastic bag goes into the horseshoe shape or the U shape. This retainer mates with that, clips in place. The bag is held firmly. Now the next step is going to be to connect this back to the pump. Going to lower that down. This is where, again, you can do it holding everything by hand, but if you have spacers, it makes it easier. That'll just stay right in place. Before I bring the parts together, remove the top cap. Now on a brand new bag, there should be a blue insert that acts as a check valve. That blue piece would stay in place and it matches up with the stem on the bottom of the pump. The pump pushes that blue insert into the bag, and then that allows material to flow. It acts as basically a shutoff for the bag that is built in. Next we'll bring them down. The pump engages the bag. I'm going to make sure that the locator pins, everything lines up nicely. And then we can tighten it down. So once you've got those secure, if there's any pressure on it, you can go up just a little bit. You don't want to go up. Once you're attached to the bag, you don't want to go up high with it and pull on the bag. So just enough to remove the spacers. Now we're in place. Again, that loose spacer piece is in the bag, or on top of the bag, in the pail. Come down. We're using low pressure here, 15 to 20 psi on the ram pressure regulator. Just enough to get it to push into the pail. 20 psi is a good setting. I'm not going to go all the way in. We're not going to actually prime and run this material, but that is the load process. Next we'll go through the unload process. We'll reverse that. So once your bag is empty, the follower would be at the bottom. We bring it back up. Again, around 20 psi helps raise it up. You might have to hold the pail down while it's coming up if it is a little bit stuck. Again, same thing, we don't want to go up too high, but at this point, if your bag is empty, there won't really be any harm done if you do pull up on it. Set the spacers in. Lower it back down just enough to rest there. And I can loosen the knobs. So the pump should come up freely. It's a little bit bit stuck on the pins. There we go, just make sure it's loose. That's up and out of the way. And then it's kind of the reverse process from loading. Pull back the retainer pin. The retainer piece comes out. You just push the bag back through the plate and your plate's free. You can set that aside. Take the spacers off. Pull this follower ring off. And you're ready to swap bags and load, starting from the beginning again.